Only one kid in history had ever attempted what Benny was about to. And he got eaten. So we were worried. Real worried. Even when Benny brought out the secret weapon. Shoes guaranteed to make a kid run faster and jump higher. PF Flyers.
We can't let him do this, man.
Okay. Welcome back to the Slate Laced podcast. Happy Hump Day. Thank you for tuning in and, sitting with us every Wednesday. Blair, how you feeling?
Outside of me having to do all the extras for the apartment, they want to be extra, I'm gonna be extra. I'm good. Obviously,
you're hanging in there.
I'm irritated, but I'm good. Sometimes you got to be irritated to get things done. So, they got a list, I got a list.
I feel you. Let's get into this episode. I feel like you're gonna get a little more irritated, because we're gonna get into your beef with Stockx. As you can see, another couple weeks gone by, we still got nothing to unbox, and that means we're not winning, we're not hitting, we're not copping. I did cop off of Stockx though. I told you this. Well, we don't have to get into the whole story. We're gonna get into it right now. But anyway. We not too much heat is coming to the house,
They pushed my back against the wall.
We're also going to get into... Yep, they had you, huh? But anyway, we're going to get into more of why we may not be hitting. Some speculation came down from the Nike headquarters. So we're going to get into that as well. But first, Blair, I'm passing you the mic. What's been going on with Stockx? I know you got a problem.
Man. All right, so... obviously,
touched on that last podcast.
Yeah, well, just to go all the way back, right? Like I said, for the longest time, Carmine's something I need to have, something I want to have. It's got to be in the collection. They hadn't really ever released it with Nike Air on the back heel tab, really, since it came out in like 91 or whatever, right? So when it was talking about they were going to reissue this, it was like, dang, I got to get it, right? And then obviously this touches on what we're going to touch on later. It's just like I took a L on the sneakers app, and I'm frustrated because I want to say it seems like at least 60% of people that go after sneakers these days have no intent on actually wearing the shoe. So
it's become it's become a game. It's not even about wearing it.
Right.
And that's the irritating part.
So I'm here like, man, I took a L. I need to get this shoe. And then now people are charging like $300 for the shoe. It's like, you don't even want the shoe. I want the shoe. But like, I'm not going to pay $300, right? And then pay my processing fee. And then pay all of this other stuff that has to go with it. And then it's $340 out the door. And now I got to pay $140 extra to get a shoe that I want that you didn't even want. Preaching
to the choir. This is what we were saying.
So I put my bid in on StockX, $200 flat. So that's what retail is for the shoe. And the cool thing about it was I don't know if what was going on, but at the time that I put my that I went after the shoe for it on Sneakers app, it was $200 out the door. I didn't have any taxes. I don't know why it was, but they didn't charge me no taxes, no shipping, no none of that. So it was just $200 flat. So I was super excited. Obviously I took the L and didn't get it, but so I put my bid in on StockX for $200 flat, and I'm like, shoot, let me just see if I can get lucky. Then the Stussy Huarache, remember I was saying I like that as well. Yep. Brought back for the first time since 2000. Yep. Everyone knows by now that Huarache is probably my favorite sneaker. Obviously outside of like the Converse All-Star and like the Jordan 3. Them is like the... What are you shaking your head for?
The Huarache is just okay.
Anyways, so with that being said, that came out basically like a week after the Carmines came out. So then I'm like, dang, let me put my bid in on that, right? And I put my bid in for $150, and I believed, but it's not, but I believed that retail was $150. So then this is where the plot thickens, right? So I'm like a guy where I want to basically pay as close to retail as possible. In my mind, if I'm going to cash out and spend the $150, that is all I expect to pay. So that means I'm trying to get that type of deal on StockX and GOAT. Now, if I find out that retail was not $150 and it's actually $130, I'm trying to drop the bid. Now, I've looked this up, and plenty of people have had issues with StockX with getting logged out of their account and not being able to get back in. Mm-hmm. So I got logged out somehow, and I have it under Face ID. And it was telling me it was incorrect password. And I'm like, yo, it's Face ID. What are you talking about? How's it incorrect? So now I can't get into my account, but people are slowly dropping their price on the Stussy Hirachi. So now I'm like, dang, like we getting actually kind of towards the 150, right? Because essentially what happened was it was at like 200, then it was like 180. Then it was like 170. Oh, okay. Then it was like 160. So now it's like I've been telling everybody here, it's gonna drop and it's gonna get low. And when it gets low, that's when that's when you jump all over it. So I'm like, yo, no. I need to pull out. I am not paying 150 for this. Now, if I pay 150, is it bad? No. Technically, it's only 20 over retail is what I then end up finding. But the thing is that that's 150. Then I got to pay all the fees, and so mind you, when I put a bid in somewhere, I still hunt for deals elsewhere, So now I'm checking eBay for the best deal, and so then I found one on eBay, and so that's what became my cop. Oh, I found one on eBay and put my bid in there and got it for, I got it for 150. But that 150 isn't bad because now all you have to do is pay the
just checkout.
The checkout. Right, exactly. So, but what the problem is I can't access my account and it's about to have me buy another pair of Hirachis. And now I'm about to be
stuck.
That
double.
Right.
Get that two first.
Stuck with two Stussy Hirachis that I do not need, right? I only got 2 feet and I'm only going to wear them occasionally, right? So I don't need 2 pairs of the exact same shoe. So I'm literally texting Sydney at work like, yo, I can't get into my account and so now it's at 150. But there was 3 different people as well who also
bid at that same price.
Who bid it at that same price. So I guess it's in order of, when it was placed. So I'm basically third in line at 150 and I'm like, yo, I need to get in my account, right? And Sydney's just like, it's not that bad. You're just going to get the shoe. Yeah. But I didn't tell her because I was like, we going to bring it on here or whatever, right? Yeah. But I don't need 2 of the same shoe. And then what's funny is like, so StockX, when I reached out to them.
Yeah, this is the cold part. This is cold blood.
They encouraged. They said, we encourage you to sell sneakers. So if you get it and you don't want it, sell it again.
Now, what kind of customer service is that?
I'm sorry.
The first thing is
what?
I feel like, it might have been GOAT where we were like applauding their customer service. Mm-hmm. But if y'all came to me with that raggedy mess talking about, why don't you just sell them back? Why don't you just cancel the account? Why don't you just do what I ask?
Where is that? Is that house guest?
Slap me 5. Why don't I just slap you?
That's how that's really how I felt at the moment.
It's I'm like, why don't I just slap you? Okay?
Because I'm like, I don't want the shoe. And so I said it in the email. I'm like, hey, guys, you're trying to be calm about it. I'm like, look.
It wouldn't have been calm. Delete it.
I'm running out of time. If you guys don't answer me today, I'll probably win. And I'm going to be stuck with the shoe. And here's the problem. Yes, I could sell the shoe, but the way the market is heading on this shoe, it's going to drop in price.
Yeah, so now we're not even getting real money.
So now I'm not getting.
You're gonna lose.
Right, I'm not getting my money back because remember, I still got to pay processing, I still got to pay tax, and I still got to pay shipping.
And then when you list it, listing fee.
Exactly. You're gonna take the fees from
StockX fee.
So I'm not winning.
You're gonna get literally 80, maybe $70 out the deal.
Right. There will be no profit. Right, exactly. There will be no profit in this shoe at all because of how much I still had to pay once I won the bid. Yeah. Then for me to list it and then pay the fees to StockX. I'm probably in the hole $100. Yep. All because I couldn't access my account and they say so basically they said it's for our safety so people don't like hack your account and all this extra stuff. Like, no. Yeah. You need to then send me an email.
Yeah, no, keep going.
You need to send me an email and walk me through it, like when I have time to change my password. You know what I mean? You don't lock me out and then tell me like good luck.
Yeah, and something is a little off with these StockX accounts because now I realize I have 2.
Yeah, I have 3.
When did I get 2? It's all my emails is just hooked up, like just randomly. So they be doing some shady stuff because I had it under just the junk mail where I don't. And then your more personal one where you want to keep that kind of private. And you don't want, 80,000 emails every day. But I have StockX on that. So I get their same raggedy emails, 4 times.
Yeah.
So something is up because then one time I was logged in and I was like, hey, where's all my favorites? And then I realized it wasn't my email that I usually have. It was my more professional email.
Right.
So they just done linked me up with a new account. They ready to get me. They set me up for a Blair situation, and I'm not taking it. They trying to sneak it, circumvent. Yeah. No, I'm not getting played.
Yeah.
So every time I just double check, make sure that you logged in, because the thing is, you think you're always logged into that StockX because you have a Face ID.
Exactly.
And then sometimes you'll be logged off, and you're like, and I think that's where you kind of get, they'll randomly log you out of that StockX account, and that's where you end up setting up another one.
Yep.
And then that's where the problem starts. So something a little fishy with StockX. I don't appreciate it. I don't like the customer service that they was telling Blair, oh, well, you might as well just sell the shit.
You might as well, yeah.
Excuse me?
So this is like when you're at the bottom, because you never, here's the thing. When you go on an app or on the internet or wherever, you never want to go to the bottom of the page. Usually when you scroll in and you go to the bottom, this is when you have issues.
Contact us.
Right. That is where I'm headed. You don't want to go that low.
Send email. Yeah, where that at?
So that's where I found myself. And within all of that, their whole thing is, we encourage and we want you, right? They're trying to sound so warm and welcoming. Meanwhile, it's crunch time, and I'm about to be selected for a shoe that I no longer want nor need and have on the way here, And so I finally did. They did reach out to me, and they do. So positive takeaway is if you do reach out to them, they do try to get in contact with you within the hour.
Okay,
that's
not terrible.
So they did answer me, and we did resolve the situation, and I was able to remove my bid. So I do want to say all of that. But I still want to say that
they're still raggedy though.
It was raggedy, exactly how
that wasn't right. But they were able to remove the bid.
Yes.
They got back to you within the hour. That's good to know. But I mean, at the end of the day, it was their problem. They created it. You can't lose somebody's password. How do you lose their login information? You're an algorithm.
Yeah,
You have control of our accounts anyway.
I log out when I want to log out. Simple as that.
No, but they be logging you out sometimes.
Let me log out when I want to log out. Yeah. That's how it goes.
And no, 100%, that's on them. And yeah, I mean, you guys have control of our accounts. If Mark Zuckerberg owns all your Facebook photos, y'all can remember my password. Don't try to act like this ain't, you ain't feeding the FBI information and whatnot. All right, so it's not that deep. But again, another positive is we've been kind of swaying you guys from StockX for a while now. Hopefully y'all been listening.
That taxing is heavy.
We've been off it since. I think our first little setup.
And I think something that we do need to do in the future, right? So since I made my first sneaker purchase off of eBay, now I've made.
Oh, now they popping with commercials, by the way.
Right. That's where I think we should go next, because I've made eBay sneaker purchases before.
Yeah.
But now they are verified.
You get a little hang tag.
You get a hang tag. They verify now, and they don't charge seller fees on sneakers.
Yep. It's seeming like eBay's the way at the top, then go.
So when we decide to, maybe we bring it on or whatever we choose to do, that'll be something that we should do, because they're at least getting buyers and sellers out the door, making more, saving more.
Yep.
And everyone's happy.
And it's a real come up for eBay, because now they're going to be back on top. I mean, eBay was the only seller platform.
Exactly.
I mean, I was on eBay in middle school. So it's the OG platform. And now that they're, getting to that shoe game, I like it, eBay. I like the moves. And that's just smart on their part, because they're just about to be making a whole bunch more cash.
Yes, they are.
But, shame on StockX. get on eBay is where we're kind of telling you guys to go now. Get on GOAT, and with GOAT, just be patient because they will drop.
They will drop on the
GOAT,
retail.
you're gonna get scared. Look, you're gonna have a heart attack when you open the app and you see the price.
Initially,
you're gonna be
right.
shook.
But in a month or so, you'll see a nice little red line and the red writing under it.
And they'll notify you too. They give you a notification to your phone saying, hey, the ones you like dropped. But yes, you will be scared initially, and that's why I think we kind of considered StockX. But again, GOAT, just be patient with it. If you really need the shoe, which you never do, because you have shoes on your feet right now.
Yes,
look down.
Yes,
you got them.
You got them on.
So you don't need it. Just be patient and stick with GOAT. That's just where it's at right now. Because honestly, StockX, they out of pocket. But
yeah,
dang. But what I wanted to get into next was a little bit of news. So this is probably old now. You guys probably heard about it. Turns out, we know why you ain't been hitting on sneakers. And I don't know if it's directly linked, but this has something to do with it.
It's gotta.
So, Blair, I've been messing up the name. Go ahead and give the name, please. Ann
Herbert.
Ann Herbert. Yeah, I've been saying Ann Coulter. My bad. Fox News.
She is something completely different. Yeah.
So Ann Herbert, right? She is the North American VP of Nike. So she got a raggedy she got a raggedy son who has been using her employee discount and her credit card to buy all those sneaker releases, all those OffWhites that you've been wanting.
Basically everything you took an L for.
All the Jordan 1s that you wanted. Jordan 5, Jordan 4, Jordan 3 UNC, all of them. All the one that we sat here and talked about. He's been buying them up in large quantities. When we mean large, it ain't six boxes.
If you see the photos,
it's this whole studio, top to the brim, with boxes. Joe Shmoe, all we know is his name is Joe, something like that, or Josh, something. But he's been buying up all these sneakers and reselling them for what, like $500? So
I mean,
three times the retail.
Definitely,
three or four times the retail.
I mean, you gotta look at it like this. If let's say with the discount, all he's paying is $100. Let's just say it at that. If that, right?
He's making bang.
And he's turning around and he's flipping it for $600, right?
He might have made 1.2 mil.
Oof, he's making a lot because every there's a big release once a month.
Yep.
And so you already know he's going after all of those. I mean, I was talking to my friends and I was like, I am pretty sure I bought sneakers off of this man, right?
Yeah.
Because he's that big.
But they did a story. Do we know his last name? Do we know who he is? Because I'm out of him.
I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know.
I haven't watched any videos on it yet. I've just seen photos where his face is blurred.
And I think he's a minor, so he will continue to be blurred and protected. But
when he's no longer protected, he'll catch some hands though.
Yeah. Oh, people's running after this man. But
yeah.
He spilled the beans because he was in an interview. They're like, hey, man, you're one of the best resellers in the game. How you getting your hands? He's like, well, Ann, my mom, literally said her name. And then he tried to backtrack from the videos I saw and say, hey, can you take my mom's name out of it? This might get her into some trouble. And then sure enough, she had to step down because her son is a moron and is taking her credit card and using her employee discount to make millions and millions of dollars. And if you don't think he's made millions, you're silly. Like, you don't understand how much OffWhite retails for, or resells for.
Yeah.
You're silly if you don't think this dude racked in $1.3 million.
Yeah, and they say that Nike's been aware of it since 2018. So, I mean, that's
also odd because why didn't they do anything about it? Because somehow, I mean, Nike's benefiting it from it as well.
Yeah.
Because the fact that she didn't step down right away. And then I think another person was saying, on Instagram that the fact that she stepped down right away, there's probably something worse that he's done that we just haven't found out about.
I would imagine. And
he's probably been doing it for a longer amount of time. He's probably been, messing with the company funds or, getting releases without paying at all. It's probably something worse that made her step down before, and she had to step down basically before that other bad news came out. But as of right now, all we know is he's been reselling for a crazy amount. He has hundreds on hundreds of those hard to get shoes
in your size. The
yeah.
thing is too is he's also creating hype, right? Because I mean, it's not that these shoes were gonna sell out. Obviously these shoes were gonna sell out in the same time frame, but more people more consumers would actually have the pairs. That's the thing. See, when he's going after them, right? You would imagine that he's at least wiping out 10% of the actual stock of the sneakers.
I think even more.
It's probably more.
Because from
we're
the photos,
gonna find out the numbers later.
It's ridiculous.
No, I know, but you would imagine, right? At least he's wiping out 10%. So then now you're leaving everyone to fight for 90%.
Yeah.
Like it's already the cards already already stacked against you, and it's just like, man.
So let me put it in perspective. So they have 100%. Let's just say he took 20. Mm-hmm. You got 80% on sneakers. Mm-hmm. That's why my raggedy app is just sitting there pending. Because I'm fighting for the 80%
yes, you
with 1.2 billion people in America. Because it's not just a California app. It's not just an LA app. It's worldwide. Mm-hmm. So I'm going with, half the population for 80% of the shoe because Joe Schmo already got 20 right out the gate. Are you kidding me? That he now wants us to resell. Mm-hmm. But yeah, they interviewed him talking about, you're one of the biggest resellers in the game, and I guess he let it slip. That just also shows how not smart he is. Mm-hmm. And then that's how it got out. But yeah, I want to know who he is as a reseller. But you're right. You probably caught from him. Yeah,
I mean, he's just been doing it for years. I mean, there's probably something right.
When you got on StockX or GOAT, that was probably Joe. Mm-hmm.
Joey got me, man.
Joey got him.
Joey got him, man.
But don't
man, the internet was having fun with that
HR
one. HR
got him. Mm-hmm. But yeah, no, it's just sad to see. I mean, it's sad that a lady who was a VP of a whole division had to lose her job. But I mean, sometimes you got to reel in this parenting. You didn't see all them boxes in your house and go, what's this about?
Yeah, well, maybe it was just like in his, like he probably, I mean, they got money, so he probably has
a whole wing. He has a wing.
Section, that he had control
And that's another thing. You already came from privilege. Your mom was a VP, so you lived well. You got the releases. It wasn't enough for you just to have them yourself. You had to hoard them and then sell them back to the population.
Right.
It wasn't enough that you just got the releases just like that.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Come on, how selfish can we be, Joey? Come on now.
Pretty selfish, obviously.
Yeah. But it's just like this was happening right under her nose. She got to just really, step up that parenting game a little bit, so you don't have to lose your job next time.
Well, I mean, she'll be all right. We ain't even concerned about that. But you see that Nike is now, quote unquote, trying to update the system and how to get rid of bots.
Oh, are they?
Mm-hmm. So
you need to focus on Joey, not the bots.
Well, so they're saying because now you won't be able to send bots in to purchase these sneakers. So now everything, it's you better be a consumer, going in and trying to get it. So it leads to a funny point and just to a point just in general. So for people that have gone after the unions, the Union 4s, apparently what they did, because I didn't even go after them. I don't know why I didn't. I wanted to. I must have just missed it. But the question they asked you was, what color is in orange?
Oh, a security question.
Mm-hmm. And obviously that messed up a lot of the bots because they don't know how to answer what color is in orange,
I like that. Hey, I think that needs to be a requirement. Because with as quickly as these things are going and people have hacked the system and cheated.
Yeah, if it takes you 30 seconds to think of an answer.
Yeah. If you asking us security questions just to, check out on Amazon, I mean, I'm glad the sneakers app is using it because that's smart.
Well, I don't know if they're going to. That was just the top comment within that. That thing, but I'm just saying that was what they were like. Man, just follow Union. Union's been doing it right. Union LA. So if you just do what they do, I just you just got to make it.
Shout out to Union, man. That shoe is hard, man. That's a good shoe. Mm-hmm. That's a good shoe.
And resale's high on that one.
Yeah, but, I still got to get that. I got to get those white ones. I have to.
Tough.
That's one I'm going to have to cash out for. I'm about to be embarrassed and broke, but I have to get that shoe.
Tough.
Anyways, go on.
It's just, if they can really do that, I mean, that'll obviously lighten the load. It'll make it easier for us to get in there and get exactly what we want. Because obviously it's clear as day that they don't want to make as many pairs as possible, right? I've even seen where people were like,
why don't we just do that?
They were just like, why don't you just do pre-order? So everyone orders a pair that they want, and then that's how many they make, and then send them out.
Yep. There's so many solutions. Manufacture more pairs. We know you're using sweatshops. Mm-hmm.
But then but essentially,
for saying that's wrong. It's not.
But essentially, you look. It's Woody Allen one week and sweatshops the next. We ain't gonna be on for a third week.
I apologize.
It's been fun, y'all. But essentially, what you do then is you obviously kill resale value completely, right? Because if you want the shoe, you buy the shoe. Period.
I think we're down for killing the resale value. You shouldn't have to be. You should look. As much as people don't like working 9 to 5s, you shouldn't be able to just make a killing and live better than the average American citizen because you flip sneakers. I'm sorry. Like,
well, they just see it. Some of them probably just do it as like a side hustle.
Yeah, but some people, I remember I saw some documentary, he living real well, and he was like in 8th grade, that little weird dude.
Yeah, the one that was still obviously at his parents' house, but he would have like stacks and stacks and stacks of Jordans and stuff.
And celebrities and basketball players was hitting him up. I mean, come on, man. Like, they shouldn't be living better than people that work, 80-hour weeks.
Yeah, that's true.
Just flipping some sneakers. And then plus, like, if you really want to cultivate a sneaker community, and as much as people talk about it's a friendship, it's unity and all that, why are you making us kill each other over it? So I'm all for killing the resale game and just getting allowing people to wear the shoe. You, as designers, they're making works of art so you can have the art on your feet. But now we gotta, now we gotta kill each other for this work of art. Like, you want to see people in the wild wearing your shoe. So make it accessible. Anyways, that's those 2 rants we got there for you guys.
For that. Yeah.
I really wanted to touch on that Nike thing. Shout out to Cassie for bringing that up to me because I hadn't seen it before that started popping up. Okay. And then once I read it, I was obviously immersed in it, but I didn't know when it was popping up. I was like, this is kind of crazy. But anytime you guys got a little story you want us to talk about, just go ahead and DM it to the Slate Laced gang. We'll chat it up. We ain't got nothing going on. Yeah. We got a lot of bums in our DMs right now, but we always good for.
You seen our most recent one about the clothing?
Yeah, come on, look, we probably not gonna.
If it ain't free, then don't send it to me.
Yeah, we probably this is free, okay? This information we're giving you.
Yeah,
we ain't gonna be doing that or paying you for marketing.
Yeah, we'll it's like obviously if it's like Casablanca, Stussy, like stuff like that, then okay, then I'll buy it off discount and then rep it. But when you not established, just like we're not established, you can't sit here and then think I'm buying.
That's not to say we won't work with you though, because if you guys are sneakerheads and want to come on and chat, we'll do that.
Yeah, well that's way different.
Yeah. You know what I'm saying? We down for the collab. We down for that collab. Switching gears a little bit, Blair, is there anything that you got your eye on coming up? What's going on? Any cops? I know I'm chilling. I'm big chilling for a while. I thought I was going to get these Nike trainers, but I'm probably not going to get them. I'm a cool it.
Okay, so, today the Nike Waffle Trainer 2 dropped.
I saw that.
Full size available still. That is what I love.
Yeah.
Yeah, full size still right available. So you know what that means. I told y'all. Just listen.
Only thing sold out is the men's 12.5. Was that you?
No.
Okay.
I told you what happens. You wait. I promise you, full size run on GOAT. Maybe 3 months. It'll be like $80.
So just continue. Don't even cop it. You don't even have to cop it for this 100 right now.
Nah, don't do that.
Hey, patience is the name of the game.
Because them OGs is fire to me. You
have these though, don't you?
Different colorway, and I have the trainer, the first one. This is trainer 2.
Okay.
See? But think about that. That's a steal. Because then now I'm gonna get it for like $80 out the door.
Yeah.
The way I look at it is like, I'm like, man, I filled up on gas twice. Like, it's not really that bad,
Yeah.
I can find $80 more than I can find $220. You see what I'm saying? So
yeah.
So
can.
It's like you just gotta wait. So that is one of the ones that I want.
No, we at the point where 80's a lot though. That's why I'm not even copying right now. I'm like, ooh.
I know, but that's why accounts. You gotta check that account. That's the realest thing you can say. So that's why you
be looking like, woo, all right. Look.
I get the next check when?
Yeah.
Exactly.
You know what? Let me clock in.
I told you. That's why I told you. I'm like, I wish that some of the shoes that I had, I like kept the box too, because I'm like, man, I really could like sell a sneaker or two right now.
Yeah.
It's just like I could sell it for sure and still get money for it, but it's just like people feel much better when they actually get the original box with the sneaker.
Yeah, well,
but I'm telling you,
we're gonna get in that. You gonna get what you gonna get.
You're gonna get what you gonna get. But I can already tell you right now, in the closet right now, there's a pair of Jordan 1s for sale. The Yeezy
that you
Quantum, yeah, for sale.
You got them? Where you got them? Hey, plug your platform. Where you got them at? You got them on Stockx or what? Or eBay?
What else? No. They're gonna be listed. I'm listing them on eBay because there's no sneaker fees. I also have the Yeezy boots as well. There's a couple. There's really a couple others, but I'm basically trying to sell ones that I still have the original box for. That I think that there's.
I wouldn't even be tripping off that. Just get rid of them.
Yeah, but then you got to go find a box and all that other stuff. And like I said, people
I'm about to get these in the bag.
Sometimes people are purists in the sense of they want the original everything. So
that's also the good thing about GOAT too. They sell they'll let you know, but no top to the box, all that kind of good stuff.
Yeah, no lid and all that. Yeah. So yeah, I got some heat.
Do you need to plug your eBay store?
Yeah. I'm gonna do that in a minute. I won't do it on this platform at this very second, but it'll definitely be coming soon. I have been gathering up the goods, and they will be going. Obviously, there's the ones that like I want and have every intent to wear. Those obviously won't be ones, but there's a couple where like I'm like let's get them going. Let's make some money. And then there's even a couple, like I was telling you, the Jordan 1s, they're like in a size, I want to say like 5 or 6. So I'm like, they're
definitely gotta go.
Well, yeah, but I had intent to make a sale
exactly.
on that. So
yeah, well, we can't. You also can't just be like, oh, well, I can just wear them.
Yeah,
got everything must go.
About seven sizes too small.
Everything must go. Yeah. Okay, so you're more focused on selling down the road, not necessarily a copy.
Not down the road. I mean, like is
near
in like,
future.
Yeah, like real near, like this month or next month. So yeah.
But as far as cops, nothing really.
Those trainers. The other ones, the tuned Air Max celery, the one that's all like coppered out and everyone
the bronze,
says
the ones that we showed last time. Yeah,
same old list.
Yeah.
A Casablanca 327. Whenever those come out, whenever they start dropping, I want all of those to be real with you. So same old.
Those Nike Overbreak by an Undercover collab, those were pretty cool. They had the chaos and.
You want those?
I'm gonna go after. I know I'm not gonna get them, so
okay.
I don't.
Okay.
Do I really?
Yeah, and you're not paying resale for them.
I'll log into the app at 7
and see what happens.
But no, I won't get them for $160.
Well, you still waiting behind the Herbert family.
Yeah, I'll click the open the app. But that's about it. But those will be nice.
Okay.
But again, I'm not expecting to win. So in the near future for me, it's just rock what you got. And that's what I'm gonna be doing for the next couple weeks until something really, really crazy comes out, or obviously once we start saving up a little bit more, going after a couple of things that I've wanted. But other than that, right now nothing too crazy is coming up. As far as things you may want, I saw those midnight navy Jordan 3s are coming out. We always kind of crap on those a little bit. They don't do well in the slate rate looks wise, but for $160 to $200,
not bad.
Not bad for your bad bang for your buck there.
Now if it said Nike Air, man, that'd be even better.
Well, we'd be behind the Herberts again.
Behind the Herberts.
But other than that, those are coming out. If you guys are excited about those, I see some Jordan trainers are coming out. They're interesting, but they weren't interesting enough for me to go after. But if you want those, definitely check them out because they're I think $130, so real cheap. They're coming in women's sizes and men's sizes. But that's really it, guys. Nothing too crazy. We just kind of wanted to get on here and share some news and tell you a little story. Sometimes you just gotta rant.
Yeah.
We actually did that for the last 2 podcasts regarding sneakers. So we'll be back next week.
Yes, we will.
Please like and subscribe. Follow us on Instagram. Blair's on there talking about mac and cheese and butter. We getting views. Check us out.
So what happens when it's in the blue box and it's not your mom's homemade mac and cheese?
Everybody loves the blue box.
Numbers, baby.
On that note, it's the Slate Laced gang. We out of here.